working class liberty. A child is born into a world larger than its eyes, hungry for the knowledge hidden only by its size, soaring over the fields and covering every tree. It knows the meaning of pleasure the last time it is free. The child, which is happiness, once free to love its life, is cast amidst others, sorrow, conflict, and strife. The creature learns its words, forced to search for meaning, smiling with the pain that finds itself as screaming. Something old, something red, something cold from something dead. Marriage binds it to another as it graduates a slave by giving to obey and cherish to the grave. A prison with a lunch, holidays, and a yard. Remembering the days when it would run vibrant beneath the stars, now it's stuck in traffic, imprisoned by its car. The child that it sacrificed has given a child too. Dimly aware it has the eyes, but fresh, they're proud and true. Granted its retirement, dead and dying fast, muttering to itself alone. A child again, at last. On the second trip from San Jose to Gaylord, Michigan on my motorcycle, I found myself thinking, you go a little bit crazy on a motorcycle, you know? Especially when you're traveling long distances. Who do you talk to? Nobody. What music do you listen to? Nothing. Unless you buy one of these very expensive motorcycles that you haul around on a trailer behind your car wherever you're going. And you look at me when I pull in covered in dust and bugs, and you say, oh, unless you're riding one of these, you're nobody. I'm like, what are you talking about? The freedom of the road. The freedom of the road means you're free to get dirty and ugly and abused without somebody going, oh, you're not supposed to look like that. Yet every time you crawl into a damn gas station, some little girl comes up and says, my mom says that you're cute. And she's over there with her husband, the mom. And you go, well, tell your mom I said hi. But the truth is, on this ride, the second ride, I had it in my head, and it went on for probably 500 miles. This line kept going. This line kept going. Something old, something red, something cold from something dead. And I couldn't figure it out. I just thought, why not, when your grandfather dies, cut his liver out and put it in a freezer? And at the wedding, that's, you eat it. That's something old. That's something red. It's something cold, and it's something dead. But then I took a class at San Jose State, a creative writing class. I know. I just figured, I might need some help. And I had this teacher, Virginia, this old Native American woman, not like my grandpa that I acted like my grandma was once because she lost her shoes drunk all the time. But that's got nothing to do with it. This was Virginia, and I was roommates with Philip Arrayas and at the time, and he said, you've got Virginia? She was his English professor. She did other things and tell people what they're not supposed to do. She was a teacher. Great woman. But after I had that damn poem in that class. We were outside smoking a cigarette at break, and she said, something old, something red, something cold from something dead. Something borrowed, something blue, something old, something new, ha ha. And she said, that's awful. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've offended this woman, I like her. And she said, have you ever been married? I was like, well, no. And she spouted on about how that was a fantastic line. And the truth is, we had to have that poem for that night. And I hadn't written anything. I hadn't written a goddamn thing. Give me a deadline, and I'll kill you with it. With kindness. But I woke up at 5:30 that morning, sat in front of a stereo that wasn't playing. I just didn't turn it on, but that's... I like to think that there's some kind of music going on. And I just started writing this poem. It was done in 10 minutes. And that line, when I got to that point, just jumped into my head. Something called... This is about a guy doing everything he's supposed to do. He was born happy. No matter whether he had bad parents or not, he was still happy until the day he showed up at school and had Sister Louisa screaming and breathing down your neck. Oh, thank God for Sister Louisa. I only say that because I'm sure she's still out there. I don't care. She's 110 by now. But I'm still scared of her.